Y'all, autocorrect is really disrespectful. Let's just start there. I had to hop on and hop off because that was very much so incorrect. So we've corrected ourselves and corrected our mistakes. Hello, Pookie. Hi. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. All right, so let's see if we can get our computer to work because the devil is busy today. Welcome. All right. Okay. All right. So let's buzz you in. Let's invite the people. Let's invite the people to sit. Hello. How are you? Oh, I can't hear you. The audio is a little off. I can't hear you. I hear a lot of static right now. If you can hear me. Okay. I hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. How are you?
I'm good.
Good, good, good. All right, so bear with me because I'm getting my questions up. My computer has decided to go out on me,
True that.
but we're gonna get it together. How's your day been so far?
Smokey, what's up? I'm hollering at people and shit. What's up? But
Yes, say
what you
hello
say
to the
though?
folks. I was saying, how has your day been? Like, how has it been
Oh,
going on so far?
oh, that's been great.
Amen, amen.
Yeah, I've been
All
here
right.
editing some videos. You know what I'm saying? I just really started getting into the video thing, so
Okay,
I'm just yeah. So now I've been in here editing videos all day.
nice. Staying
Yeah,
active, staying active. I love it. I love to
you
see
know.
it. All right, so give me just one moment
Okay.
because your girl got to get this thing together. Okay, she got to get this thing together. Hold on. All right. So what seems to be the problem? This lady is like that.
Smokey, what's up, fool?
So if this doesn't work out, that's fine. We're just gonna go ahead and go into our handy dandy Gmail. All right, so we can ask this question.
Uh-huh.
Where are you from?
I'm from Southeast DC.
Southeast
Well,
DC.
I'm from Grenada, Mississippi. That's
Uh-huh.
why you know what I'm saying was pretty much like my childhood, like young childhood. But I moved to Southeast DC when I was
Hmm.
5, so you might as well go ahead and say I'm from Southeast DC.
Okay, we'll claim
What's
DC.
up? What's up, Rob? Love you, boy.
Now, how was your upbringing? What was that like for you?
My upbringing, man, it was I can say it was. I ain't gonna sit here and and cap like everybody else be capping. Oh, my upbringing was hard, and I ain't had my this and that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I had people in my life that was influential. I had my father for one. You know what I mean?
Mm.
My mother and my father split when I was young, so it was just me and my two brothers. We came up in the house with my father.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So my father pretty much raised us like the latter parts of our life.
Okay.
So like he put it down. He told us how to be real men. So I ain't gonna say and say, hey, my father wasn't there and all that shit. I ain't one of them. My father was dead. You
Mm.
know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
had a whole lot of brothers like they tuning in right now. My man Smokey,
Yeah.
Rob. I had a whole lot of brothers. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah. So that's how it
Yeah.
was.
It sounds it sounds like you had some decent people around you, and that's
Yeah,
always beautiful, to
definitely.
have your dad be instrumental and just, support you. So that's good. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Pops, all facts. Yes. Yes and
Mm-hmm.
amen.
R.I.P. Pop. You already know what it is.
Yes. So who got you into music? Not you creating it, but just enjoying it for yourself.
My
Who
father.
got you there? Your father. Okay.
Yeah. He had me in the studio when I was 10 years old. I was in my first studio session when I was 10. I knew how to play.
Wow.
So I started playing keyboard when I was like 6, 7.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And music was always around because he was always around me. So once
Mm.
he figured out that I knew how to play the keyboard, that was it. Like he had me in all the practice because he had an R&B group. So he had me in
Okay.
all the
Okay.
yeah. So he had me in all the practices. He had me in all the studio sessions. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I was like in the studio sessions and in practice when I was like 8 and 9. But like once I
Mm.
turned 11, I got real sharp. Uh,
Mm.
they used to have practice in the living room. Like this when my mother and my father were still together. And
Okay.
they used to have rehearsal in my mother's living room. And one day their keyboard player didn't show up.
Mm. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, I know all the parts. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm.
can do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they was like, all right, well, they let me get on the keyboard. They figured out how to do all the parts.
Mm.
The keyboard player never came back.
What?
This no cap. So I ended up
Wow.
playing the keyboard for my father's R&B group when I was 11. So I was in clubs, all that, playing keyboard for my father's R&B group when I was 11 years old. I was in
Jesus.
clubs. I'm talking about
Mm.
they in there drinking, party. Now, don't try to say, well, my father was fucking up, he had you in the club. He had me in the clubs because I knew how to play. You know,
Yeah,
and then
you
on top of that,
absorbing.
it bought new it bought another uh uh I don't know, like I don't want to say gimmick, but it was like when people see how young I was playing,
Mm-hmm.
it made them people more people come out to see them because they was like, you gotta see this group, they got a little boy playing the keyboard. You know what I'm
Jesus.
saying? So yeah, so that's how I got the music.
That's really interesting. You're
Yeah.
from what I understand. I mean, this is just me being being nosy and whatnot. Are
Right.
you a Virgo?
Yeah.
Okay. It seems very like Michael Jackson like in a sense, just in
I
general, just
mean,
like the Virgo mentality of like having
minus the ass whoopings.
yeah, yeah, no, I'm we're gonna yank that. No, no, no,
No, go ahead.
no. The just
Not saying
the
he whoop our
artistic
ass, but
ability, the
not like I
artistic
heard how he was
ability.
getting his ass whooped. Not like this, but
Yeah, no, but the
yeah,
artistic ability and the attention to
yeah,
detail at such a young age and almost
straight up. And he didn't force me
having
into
musical
doing it. Like he didn't make me
genius.
do it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like so, it wasn't like he was like, "You gonna do this? You gonna?" He knew I loved it, so he just encouraged it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And he gave me all the tools to win.
Which is a blessing. I mean,
Yeah,
when parents get a chance to see that with their children and just see like you're natural at this, you gravitate towards this. You know, this is
yeah,
something we want to heighten and we want to, encourage you to continue to do. And whatever is necessary, whatever tools need to be provided
yeah,
for you to be able to see that part of you is really, influential and beneficial for you.
yeah, yeah. He even let me build a studio in his living room. Now,
Really.
how many parents you know gonna let you build a studio in their living room
Like
and
not
and
many.
look and help you do it?
Yes, that's how
Yeah,
much belief he had in you.
yeah.
That's beautiful.
Where he had belief in us, he had belief in me, my brothers, all my other extended brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm,
he just had a belief in us. Even with the go-go band, cause in DC, we listen to go-go, we play go-go and stuff. So
mm,
back when I was young, like it wasn't a real hip hop influence wasn't really heavy in the city where I'm from. Back when we
mm,
was coming up, so we had a go-go band, and my
mm,
father let us practice in the man. I'm talking about let us practice in the, cause he used to run his apartment building, and
mm.
he let us practice in the basement of the apartment building,
Wow.
like every day. We
Yeah.
used to practice every day after school.
Mm. What's for
Yeah,
you won't miss you. It will find you each and every moment.
yeah, yeah.
Come on, commitment.
So he was always, you know what I'm saying? He was always behind us with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, who are some people that you've been musically influenced by, just in general, people you've looked up to? Who are some of those folks?
So like just people, artists or producers.
Artists, producers, any musician, someone who's in your field. Who are some people that you look
But I
up
got
to?
okay. Well, I'm gonna start with producers because I ain't, you know what I'm saying. I gotta say my number one influence, Dr. Dre.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
No,
my number
Dr.
one influence.
Dre.
Yeah, my
Mm,
number two, I gotta say, I gotta say, I gotta say Timberland.
yeah.
Timberland, Dr.
I
Dre.
saw on your live, not your live, but I
Yeah, and
saw
not
the
because he
report.
shouted me out and put it, you know what I'm saying, put me on and all that, but
No, but he's a genius. Come
yeah,
on
exactly,
now.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's
VA.
yeah, and then I gotta say
VA's the
for
man.
real,
Mm,
and because I'm just saying people that I came up on. Not
yeah.
saying that the young, because it's a lot of youngins that I learned a lot from too. Because you got to think I came from three different pretty much three different eras. Like I didn't last it through all my say about four. I done lasted through 4 different eras of music, so I got a lot of influence. Like I get a lot of influence by the youngest too, like Jetson, Southside,
Mm,
all them young. Who else? London on the track. You know what I'm saying? Like
mm,
that's how I stay relevant because I listen to them youngins
yeah.
and I, you know what I'm saying, get stuff from them too. So I ain't gonna say I ain't. Yeah, but yeah, that's I mean, if it's good music, I listen to it. I don't discriminate on music.
Yeah,
You know what
it's
I mean?
beautiful. Like
Yeah,
being able to have that kind of experience and just have those, like you said, 4 areas of inspiration,
yeah,
getting a chance to like marry them all together and having that grand scheme of like, okay, I like this, I like that, but I'm not gonna box myself into only
exactly.
be able to do one type of
You said
music.
it.
Like,
You said it exactly.
yeah,
I wouldn't put myself in a certain category because I know I do every type of genre, even
yeah,
country. I don't care what it is. I can do classical if that's what you need.
yes.
You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? So yeah, yeah.
which we're going to talk about that in a moment
Mm-hmm.
because I did some digging. I did just, look at and listen to some of your beats. So we're going to talk about that in a
Uh-huh.
minute. What are 3 words if your family or friends could describe you in any, 3 words you could think of? What do you think they would say?
Hey, you got some good questions. So I, so you said if my family could say in 3 words,
Yeah, yeah.
damn, I don't know. That's a hard one. Can I call somebody from my family?
I mean, listen, if I was giving you $1 million, yes. But if you could, even if you want to describe yourself, I'll say that.
Hey, I
What
got
three
some family
words?
on here. Let me see.
Okay, we got what we
Hey,
got. We
Rob,
got
if you had 3 words, how would you describe me? 3 words.
yes.
Somebody said loyal, hard
Mm.
worker, dedicated.
Loyal, hardworking, dedication.
That's
Okay,
that's a good one.
we got a DC
Somebody said
conglomerate.
loyal.
Okay, okay.
Oh, that's my boo. She said loyal.
Amen. All
Hey man,
right.
love you.
Yeah, shout out to the fam. Intelligent.
Chucky,
All
what's up,
right.
Chucky?
I like it.
Oh, she said
I like the
intelligent.
group work. Yes.
That's
Y'all
two.
in here. That's what I like to see. Support, support. So my next
Mm.
question to you is, when did you fully commit to making music like your thing? When did that happen? What were the surrounding events that led you to that point of saying, you know what, whatever I've been doing is not what I want to do anymore. This is something that I really want to do. Or have you always known that music was your passion and your line?
I always knew. Like I knew since
Mm,
I started playing. Like I I just always knew. Like I never thought I was gonna do nothing else but this.
mm.
Like I know that's like cliche, but
This is the
that's
first
just
time I've heard that. To
no
be
for
real
real.
with
Oh,
you.
but yeah,
Yeah,
like
for real. Yeah.
I never thought I was gonna do nothing else but this.
Mm. So there was no like
Now, of course, it
plan
was,
B. It
you
was
know what I'm
like
saying,
this is
times
plan
came where
A.
it wasn't working, and I was like,
Mm.
damn, maybe I should try something, you know what I mean? Try something else.
Hmm.
When the money wasn't coming in at first.
Yeah.
But my father, like before my father died, like I used to talk to my father about anything, and I went to him one day, and I was like,
Mm.
man, Pops, man, money come from this, man. I'm just about to, man, just do something else, man. I just need to do something else. And
Yeah.
my father was like, boy, if you quit, you ain't my son.
Mm.
That's what he told me. If you quit, you ain't my son.
Mm.
And I was like,
Powerful words.
you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? And that's why I never quit. You know what I mean?
Mm. Ooh, nothing like a blessing from your father.
Yeah. Cause I mean,
Nothing
then
like a
now that I look at it, I know why he said that. Cause all the sacrifices he made me to buy all the instruments I wanted, all the shit he let me do. He let me put studios in the living room, and then I'm just gonna quit. So he's
come
like, damn,
on. It's
I
like a
believed in
slap in
you all
his
this time, and now you
face.
gonna quit? You gonna quit on me?
Yeah.
You know
You
what
gonna
I'm saying?
leave
So
me?
yeah. So that's what that's what made me never quit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got that never quit
Mm.
attitude. Cause every time even though when shit get hard, I want to quit. I just hear
Mm.
him saying, "Boy, if you quit, you ain't my son," and it just be echoing. You know how in the movies it go,
Yeah.
"Boy, if you quit, you ain't my son, son."
Right. You sit there
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
dang,
Yeah. So
yeah.
that's why, like,
Yeah.
whenever I feel like I want to quit, that's all I hear. So I don't ever quit.
Yes.
And
Mm.
I'm gonna do it till I go. You know what I mean?
So the wheels fall off until God says otherwise, right? Mm. Now,
But look,
tourist.
I mean, everybody say I sound just like him too. My father.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
see, See, they know. They know
Cause
the
my father
history.
used to look.
They've been
My
there.
father was like all these, like my man Smoke. That's all he was like a
Yeah.
father figure to him too.
Oh wow.
Hey, Smoke, I gotta tell this story, Smoke.
Tell me the story. Let us know. Let us know what's
All
going
right,
on.
look. One day we was me, Smokey, my brother Zoe, my brother, like
Mm,
all my brothers, extended brothers. We went to
mm,
this house party, right?
okay.
And we came back from the house party. You know, it was late. We all in the house. So
Mm,
we thinking so my father came in the house. It's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning. We think he gonna be mad and be like, "Y'all just getting in here."
mm,
So so Smoke say, "Pop, you all right?" So so my father started going to his body. What you mean am I? What you mean am I? Y'all just getting in here. Y'all all right?
mm.
But you had to be there to see it. That shit was funny as hell. You remember that shit, Smoke?
See, the letters from
But
VA.
yeah,
Okay.
but that's how he was though, man. Like he was a good dude, man. I miss that.
Mm.
I miss him. I miss him.
My
Mm-hmm.
condolences. I'm
Yeah,
super like it sounds like I know him. To know you is to know him, and it
yeah,
seems like he had a good spirit on him. It seems
yeah,
like he knew what he had. He knew what his job was as a father and as a father figure. So to have these people in here, side like yes, amen,
yeah.
and you're here, recanting these stories. I know his spirit is happy. I know it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, who are some people that you would like to work with? You've already worked with some really amazing folks already, but
Yeah.
who are some people that you would like to work with in the future?
All the people I named.
All right, now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
All the
just put an
producers I named.
asterisk. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But
As
cut
far as
time.
artists, I
Yeah.
don't really have no specific artist. I just want to work with anybody that's willing to work with me. And
Mm.
I just pray we make some good music. That's it. Like
Mm.
whoever willing to work with me and they respect my talent as well as I respect theirs, I work with
Mm.
them.
All right.
Yeah.
See, that's what I like to hear. You know? All right, so creative process. I have really one thing I would like to know and just say that I highly respect is just your behind the scenes work and showing people kind of like how you do what you do and not being afraid. Like some people I feel like, and this is just a general statement, but
Afraid to give
some
up the songs.
they're afraid to explain and express because it's like if I say this then someone's going to take it or they're going to do ABC
Exactly.
with it, and it's like no one can do it like you, and you didn't give them the entire blueprint of everything. You're just showing your process. So what is your creative process, and why do you think it's important to share that with people?
Cause I really didn't have nobody to share it with me. So like
Mm,
everything I learned how to do, I kind of just like picked it up or watched somebody do it and just learn from them without
mm,
having to ask them how they did it.
mm,
I had one mentor, and that was he played the lead guitar for my father's R&B group, and he was the
mm,
one who taught me about chords and all that. Cause I just always used to play by strictly off it, but he
mm,
taught me how to he taught me notes and chords and all that. So he taught me the basics. But other than that, I had nobody show me how to do it. So if I'm able to show somebody else how to do something without them having to go through what I did just to learn,
mm,
then I just feel like that's what I was put here for. You
mm,
know what I'm saying? Even not just when it comes to music, it's just other things in the music business. If anybody
mm.
needs to know anything, I'm gonna tell them. Like, cause nobody told me I had to go through. I had to get burned out of royalties and you know what I'm saying? Fucked out of checks. Excuse my language, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you had
So
to
I
go
don't.
through
So
that fire.
if I have the ability to tell somebody how not to go through that, why not?
Mm,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So
yeah,
and that's why I do it. And I don't charge nobody or you know how people want to charge you to give you game. And I ain't mad at
yeah,
them for doing that because everybody got their
right,
hustle. But
right.
that's just not me.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? So if I can give anybody some game, tell them anything, I'm just gonna tell them all the info that you really need though, without having to ask anybody, is right at your fingertips. Just do your
yes.
research. It's all on
Mm,
your phone. Like your phone is everything right now. I'm
come on
telling you,
now,
it's like
come on now. You could learn
everything is in your
everything.
phone, right in the palm of your hand. You can learn how to do anything
Yes,
right in your phone. We ain't used to have that
yes,
back when we was coming up.
yeah,
So we had to ask other OGs or other people. But now these youngins, they don't need to ask none of us. They got
right.
their OGs in their hand.
Come on.
That's the
Tell
best
it to the
OG of
people
all.
in
You know
the
what I'm saying? Like
back.
right in your hand. But you just gotta
Yeah,
use it for the right thing and not let the
yeah,
wrong thing take over your mind when you're not even looking for the right thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
Having that discernment and goal in mind of, okay, what
exactly.
do I
Yep,
actually want out of this? Because I think the spiritual community has been talking about this a lot, but just in general, people have been having this conversation of like, don't let this use you. This is a
right.
great tool to connect you with people. It's social. You're supposed to get to
You
know
gotta
other
use
people
it.
who
Yeah,
use it for you, you know, because you'll
use
get
it. Don't let
stuck
it
and you'll
use
just
you.
scroll. You'd be
Yeah,
stuck scrolling
straight up.
through and then talking in memes and talking in ways that are not really authentic to your actual soul, and you're connecting with
Exactly.
people for many different reasons. But having this opportunity to use technology for you and really teach yourself and grow yourself, and not being selfish with the information. You know, at the end of the
Exactly.
day, people can do whatever they want to do with it. They may lay dormant with it, they may do something with it, they may sell it if they want to, but
Right.
having that serving and giving spirit to be able to say, you know what, someone didn't teach me something, and I feel like it's important for other people to know, and being, you know, gracious in that too. I think it's
Right.
really important. So it's good to
Yep.
hear you say that. Um, how do you deal? I asked this question. How do you deal with your ego and your art? Do you feel like they live together? Do you feel like they don't have a place together? How do you deal with that? And also, just like spiritually, how do you deal with that and your music?
I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that.
Like, okay, we'll
Yeah.
talk about the ego part. So with the
Right.
ego, people are often saying, you know, if you have too much of your ego, you might not necessarily miss your blessing, but you might not be able to be heard as well because you're too kind of big headed. You know, you're not really
Oh,
thinking
dang. Oh,
about,
I don't have no problem with that because
okay.
I feel like, well, me personally, I feel like you could never stop learning.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have an ego where I think I know everything type shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like that just never been my thing. Like if somebody's saying something that I don't know
Mm,
and they saying something that I don't already know already, I'm gonna listen.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like if I know it already, I might tell them, yeah, I'm already shocked about that. I know
yeah.
about that. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't know, I'm gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm,
you know, like certain people that have certain egos, even if it's something that they don't know, they act like they already know. Like
mm,
me, that ain't me. I ain't about to
mm.
act like I know something if I don't know.
Let me tell you, I've got,
Straight up.
and you know what taught me that, like really firsthand, like a while ago when I was a kid, somebody asked me something and I acted like I knew what they were talking about, and they proceeded to like have the conversation, and I
Yeah.
didn't know anything about what they were saying. And I felt really stupid. I was like, why did you sit here and lie and give a untruth because you wanted someone to respect you or you wanted someone to like
Right.
you? And it's like, that doesn't matter. If I don't know, I'm not about to sit here and tell you I know who this person is or what this situation is. Explain to me, express to me what it is so we can both know.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's the best way to go. You know what I'm saying? But some people, they act like they know it already because they feel like the person that's selling them gonna look at them little smaller than
Yeah.
who they are, so they act like they
Yeah.
know. But I'm like, man, shit. If I don't know it, I'm listening because I'm like a sponge. That's how I got so
Yes.
far. Just
Yeah.
just listening, just being a sponge of the game and learning.
Mm.
Because you know when you don't have no mentor to teach you this shit, you gotta be a sponge, or
Mm-hmm.
you gonna find yourself at the bottom, like getting
Like that.
continuously to keep getting fucked. I hate to say it like
Yeah.
that, but that's how it is. Cause ain't no love in this game. Ain't nobody gonna tell you shit that you don't. If you don't know it, they gonna use it against you so they can fuck you over.
Exactly.
So it's like
Yes. Yeah.
you gotta know it because if you don't know it, then I mean,
Ugh, if you don't know, ask somebody.
ain't no
That's
love in this game. Put it like that.
that's oh,
You know
child
what
of
I'm saying?
God. And we're
Yeah,
gonna put a pin in
ain't
that
no
one. 'Cause
love in this game.
truth. You really have to continue to be the sponge, continue to be the student. I feel like life is
Yeah.
full of moments. Have you seen that movie, Soul, the newest Disney Pixar film?
Oh no, I ain't see that.
Okay. Well, there's
I
a
need to check
section
that
in the
out.
film. You should. It's an
Yeah.
interesting film. It's got a lot of different notes to it. But there's
Mm-hmm.
this one part in it where you have these new souls coming in, and then you've got these other souls who, you know, supposedly did these amazing things on Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like saying, here's your soulmate. Here's the person who's going to teach you how to incarnate, basically. These are
Right.
these old souls or these souls who've already come through to teach you lessons that are necessary for you to want to go to Earth and to change the world in your own way. And it's interesting, in that moment, I thought about just being the teacher and the student. At some point, you know, we're never fully one or the other. We're always kind of a little bit of both.
Right.
And having the opportunity to be a student and be the sponge that you're speaking of, to be, you know, someone who soaks up the information. And also once you've gone through these situations, whatever situation it is, whether it's, you know, life situations or, you know, whatever, you had to learn through those situations and those things in order to teach someone else in your own
Right.
way how to get through that, how to find your light, how to be that beacon of light to yourself and to other people. You know, is necessary. And that's
Yeah.
it's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah. You gotta be,
Oh,
man.
yeah, like it's a lot. I've been a teacher since I was 16 and I did not want to do it. Like I was like, no, I don't want to do this. I
But
haven't
I'm
learned
pretty sure
enough.
you probably learned some lessons from your students.
So much. I
Exactly.
learned
So you
you
never.
cannot.
So basically, this something that I always said. You never too old or know too much
Yes.
to stop learning.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And if
Uh,
you keep that mentality, like I feel like your life won't be like super easy, but it'll be a little less pain, you know,
yeah.
just a little less, you know.
It'll be a little bit easier. For real. For real.
For real. Like
Yeah.
keep the window open for learning and teaching and learning and teaching. It's like, who was I don't know if it was DMX or somebody, but they were like, you keep your hands open to constantly, you know, receive and to give and receive and to give, because you just never know, you know,
Yeah.
you just never know.
Mm.
All right, so my next question for you is, what's your anchor? What brings you back to reality when things feel a little weird? You know, what's your anchor? What brings you back?
You said like when things feel weird, like how,
When
like
things aren't really going the way, not necessarily not going the right way, but just like things, you get a curveball, something happens, you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. What's your
oh
anchor that brings you back to your center?
shit. When it comes to that, I gotta say I just my trust in God can get me through that.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like when unexpected things come at you, you just gotta keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And know that God not gonna allow, not gonna let nothing in your life that you can't handle. Put it like that. So I
Yes.
feel like
Yeah.
whatever come to me, I can handle it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I just gotta keep moving forward and let God do the rest. As long as I do my part, I feel like God gonna do the rest.
Yes. We got some hearts on that.
Yeah,
Yes. I'm not even gonna add to that because that's what it is. Okay. That's where we at.
yeah.
Um, so let's talk about your projects and just your overall um, time in this game. What are some of your most favorite projects? Why were they your favorite projects? And what surrounding events helped you to be inspired to write these, or not write these, but to create your
You
music?
saying like what's projects that I did or that I had something to do with,
Yeah,
or just
yeah.
projects that I like? Period.
Projects that you liked, projects that you created, project that you had, you know, every hand in, you know, all of your beats and your instrumentals, and even the songs that you've collabed with. What are some of your favorite songs that you've made? And what were some of the events that were happening that gave you that inspiration?
Some of my favorite music, I gotta say, um, came from the beginning. Like a lot of my father's R&B songs that I had my hand in producing.
Mm,
Um, like all the go-go stuff that we did with YUB. Like, you know what I'm
mm,
saying? Like I still like that was the foundation of my whole music career. You know what I'm saying? That
yeah.
go-go band, YUB, man, like that showed me the whole foundation of how to compose music and put music together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Because most of all the melodies, I came up with most of the melodies, and then like to put the different stuff that we all came up with. You know what I'm saying? It was just
mm.
that was the foundation. So I say YUB band, um, everything I
You
did
said
with my
Y.
father.
I'm so sorry, my love. Did you say YEB or
No,
YUB?
YUB.
YUB.
That was the
Okay.
name of the band. But that was before internet and all that, so you probably ain't gonna be able to find on the internet about that.
I mean, it's
But
nice
that
to
was
note.
that was yeah, that was definitely the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Then all the stuff we did with the committee. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? DC Clap, that was like #1 song in DC. Hater Blockers, all them, well, everything the committee did. You know what I'm saying? Um, we was like the most hottest shit in DC at one time. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't try to admit it, but you know what I'm saying? We know what's up.
y'all was getting it. Y'all was getting
We was that shit. You know what I'm saying? Real life. But
it. Yeah.
But then after that, you know what I'm saying? Like everything, I mean, everything that I did with all the artists that I did. But I will tell you the song, the beat, my most hated beat that I did that actually made it on Lil Pump album.
Mm.
And Quavo got on it from the Migos ended up getting on it.
Yeah.
But that's my least favorite beat I ever produced.
Why?
Cause I had to like it's my least musical. It's like it just like I feel like I had to dumb down my production.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like a real
Yeah.
musical guy. You know what I mean? Like I like playing music, chords, bass lines, strings. You know what I'm saying? Like all different type of music. So that beat only had like 4 sounds in it: a 808, a snare, a hi hat, and a piano. But
Wow.
look
It
what it
was
did for
busting.
me though.
Right. It was
You know what I'm
busting to
saying?
somebody.
My
Yeah.
most hated song made me that was like one of the biggest checks I ever got from
Mm.
music. One of them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's another thing that I always say. You can't, it's not always about what you like. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what nobody else gonna like. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about music too.
Yeah, I find that very interesting.
Yeah.
Whenever I listen to different artists' tracks and just their musical history, there's always like that one song that I'm like, yo, you went ham on this.
And they be
And
like, they don't
I've
like it.
had, and they be like, I hate that
Yeah.
one. And like, that was like, man, I just threw that in together. Like, and I'm like, it's crazy because it's always the one that, like you said, that you don't feel as,
Them be
good
the
about
ones
that
though.
people really love.
Them be the favorite ones.
Yeah, it's crazy. It just shows you, like, even the ones you don't like, even that, like, is still fire. People
Oh,
still,
and it was a song that I did called Praise the Lord too.
Okay.
I did that song. That song wasn't even like supposed. Like I wasn't even supposed to put that song out. That was just a song that I did just to like cause I was feeling a type of way at the time. But that joint ended up being, you know what I'm saying? Like that joint got me a big check too, cause I put it out. It ended up on the radio in DC, Maryland, and Virginia, and then I ended up selling it to a major artist, and I got a big check for that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you never know what people gonna like.
Yeah.
And when you go into the studio saying, I'm gonna make a hit today, 9 times out of all the shit, you're not gonna make no
You
hit.
not. Yeah. Yeah. It's
It could
like,
be a song you just go in the studio just to have fun. That's gonna be the hit.
right. I just feel like that is just it's such a great thing to say for life. Go into certain situations, just what is it? Fall in love with the process, enjoy the process, love what you do, enjoy that. And then what comes of it, you'll get the fruits of your labor, but you gotta, in a sense, like stack the evidence for yourself. Like, I can do this, I'm having a good time, and I'm not putting the pressure of, we gotta make this money, we gotta make this track, we gotta get this thing
Right.
done. It's like, no, I just love what I do and I spend time with it. And that's why I get the responses that I receive.
Yeah. And it's basically like this. Like I always tell a lot of producers, like the more songs you put out. Well, I tell artists this: the more songs you put out, the better chance you got of 1 million hit. Like if you think about it, most of all the artists that you hear about, you don't hear about them until they get their hit.
Yeah.
But they've been putting out music for a
For
long ass time.
years.
Then
Yeah.
once you hear that hit, then what you gonna do once you get that hit? You're gonna go back and listen to all this shit that you ain't never heard before
Yep.
because you finally know who they are now. And then they got a
Yes.
whole
Yeah.
catalog full of shit that you might be like, damn, all this shit is nice. But
Buzzing.
it only take one song for you to catch on to them. So that's why I
Exactly.
always say the more stuff you put out, don't sit on no music. Do that shit and put it out. Like fuck all that sitting on wait till everything get right now. Fuck that. Do that shit and put that shit out.
Because you'll be waiting. If you're
Yeah.
trying to wait for the perfect time,
Yeah,
it's
like
never gonna
you waiting
come.
and anything can happen to you. While you waiting,
Yeah. Yes.
you might not
Like,
wake up. You might get hit by a car. You might get in a car accident. You might get on the
true.
flight in the plane crash. You don't know. So
Yeah.
do that shit and put it out, man.
Mm.
Cause the more shit you put out, the more shit you put in the atmosphere, the better chance you got.
Ooh. Ooh, you dropping chips
Straight
today.
up.
My
It's
God.
just like playing the
Yes.
lottery. You can't how you gonna hit the lottery
Yes.
you only play it one time. You might,
Hmm.
but look at your chances in that.
Hmm.
But if you play that motherfucker every day, You might just hit that
Something's
motherfucker.
bound to
You got a
happen.
better chance of hitting it
Yes.
if you play it every day. So it's
Yeah.
just like music. You got a better chance of putting a hit out the more music you put out.
See, now that is a gem I'm gonna have to say for myself as well. Because I did see one of the posts that you had, it was like pertaining to that. Let me see. Basically, I believe it was like you and one of your friend artist, the one that you're photographed with a lot on your page.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
my
want to
brother. That's
OG
definitely my
Hustle.
brother. OG Hustle.
Yeah, OG Hustle.
Yeah,
You
that's my
guys were
little
having to
brother.
talk about
Look,
something.
same mother,
Yeah.
same father.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Same. Okay. There we
And we
go.
live in the
That
same
that makes
house.
sense. Yes. All
Yeah.
right. Yes, family. Yes, family.
Yeah.
You guys were talking about just not making excuses, like going for what you want to go for. Like, if you want to do this, whatever this is
Mm-hmm.
specifically about music, if you really want to do this, then you need to set everything else aside. Stop making those excuses. Stop saying, I'm afraid of this, or I'll get to it later. This will happen, whatever. There's too much faith in I'll get to it later. There's not
Exactly.
enough faith in what's going on right now. How can we elevate right now and continue to do what we need to do? Iron out the kinks, learn as you
Exactly.
go, but keep going, keep
But
doing it,
keep
keep
moving,
putting that
huh?
stuff out.
Because
Yeah.
you can't say you would do it tomorrow. What if tomorrow don't come up?
Right. We don't have
And you
that
could have
guarantee. We
did it,
don't
you know
even
what I'm
have the
saying? You could
next
have did it
hour
today.
guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah, and got it
And you
done.
know you had decided to do it today, but you say you could do it tomorrow.
Mm,
And we all have done it before. It ain't like we ain't,
absolutely.
but it's
Yeah.
like, try not to do that shit as much as possible.
And not
Especially if
rely
you
on
do something
that.
about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you could do it
Oh,
today, do it today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't be like, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Now, if you can't do it, like if it's something that's came up and you really can't do it, then it is what it is. But if you
work
can
toward
do
it.
it, shit, do it.
Yeah. If it's within your grasp, go ahead and make
Yeah.
that happen. Mm. Yes and amen. I just feel so inspired from this conversation. I just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you too.
Yeah. Yes. What
Cause
inspires
I
you?
caught
Oh,
your
go
I
ahead.
caught your I caught your IG. I don't know how I came across your IG, but I just
Hmm.
felt the good energy off of like what you were saying. I was like, damn, she got
Thank
good energy.
you.
And I think
Thank you.
I just put it in the comment.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
did.
Then just so happened. I ain't even know you had this going on.
Oh,
But
this has been a year and a half of like praying and like
yeah,
literally like being led to do this because I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I've really just spent a lot of time. My whole life has been a spiritual journey, but the last few years, God has really just been like guiding me and leading me where I need to go. And I'm trying to be obedient. I'm trying to do
right.
what He keeps telling me to do.
But I'm gonna
And
tell
this
you,
has been
man,
tugging at me.
keep going. This is the best interview I ever had. You asked some good questions, man. I'm telling you,
Thank
this is
you.
the best interview I ever
Thank
had.
you.
And,
Thank you
you
so
and then you're
much.
not answering, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not asking questions that everybody asks, all the same cliche questions. Like you asking
Yeah.
some good questions, you know what I'm saying? So keep going,
Thank
man. I'm behind you 100%. I'm you know, whatever I can do if you need anything from me, hit me up. You know what I mean?
you. I much
And that is,
appreciated. Oh, my sister's in here, y'all. Shout out to my sister, Eljoy
what's
McMillan.
up, sis?
She said, I have great energy. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, so what inspires you? What keeps you going? What keeps you motivated? I feel like you kind of spoke on it a little bit, but
Yeah.
more in detail.
Well, even more in detail, my my fiance,
Shout out. Shout out to
she like my
fiance.
number one, like other than my little brother. We like this. We like twins for real,
Yeah.
for real. We always did everything together. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? But other than my little brother and you know what I'm saying, and my brothers, uh, my fiance, man, she believe in me, man. You know, she got my back. You know
amen.
what I'm saying? And I love her
Got
for
your
that.
good woman by your side. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
hey, man,
Hard to
everybody
find.
need one, man. I'm telling you, man.
Come
I
on.
used to be one of them. Cause I was a person that, like I always was a person that didn't like to ask people for shit and don't, you know what I'm saying? Didn't
Mm,
really have nobody in my corner but my brothers and my father and my, my closest people. So,
yeah.
to have that, man, to finally have that in your life, man, when you have a significant other that believe in you just like, people that believe in you all your life, man, that's the
Yeah.
best thing, man. Like that shit
Mm,
feel good, man. I wish everybody can get that in their life.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Jesus,
Cause,
yeah.
cause for real, everybody not gonna get it.
Very true.
Like some people gonna leave
Very
this earth
true.
and never get it.
Yeah.
So
And that, oof,
yeah,
that's heart-wrenching.
and that's so for real. That kind of hurt my feelings just thinking about it. But it's gonna
Yeah.
happen. Some people gonna leave this earth and never get that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my.
So I'm just blessed to have it.
Amen.
Yeah,
I love to hear it. I love to see it. It's inspirational. I feel like you said, there are a lot of people who come in and out of this world who don't experience that. And sometimes I feel like also we don't allow ourselves to feel that. You know, how can you give something to
that's a
somebody else
fact.
that you don't
You're right.
have? And if
Cause
you
at
don't
first I was one of
have,
them people who didn't allow myself to get it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I ain't even gonna sit here and cap. So
yeah,
but you gotta just let man. Sometimes you gotta know when it's time to put your guard down.
yeah.
And go ahead and let that love in, man.
Come on, ain't
Cause
nothing
if you
wrong
know
with
what
it.
I'm saying, you got you.
Ain't
Cause
nothing wrong with it.
if you don't, you're gonna leave here without it, man. You
Oh,
know?
Jesus,
Straight
no.
up.
The cemetery is full of people that are unloved, Lord. I just that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. I'm like, find your passion, find what you love, find what wakes you up in the morning, find what makes you, find the light instead of staying in the darkness. What is it? How can you find it? And if that's with, through love, I think love is definitely the highest frequency. And so if you find things and people and situations that you love, you'll
Mm-hmm.
have so much more of a fulfilling life
For fact.
and
That's a
worthwhile.
fact.
And you'll teach other people how to do the same thing. How do you love yourself? How do you open up your I won't say shoppers, but how do you open yourself up to receive that, and be
Yeah,
willing to say, I got to do the work and you got to do the work and we're going to do this together. But, it's worth the time. It's worth the effort. It's worth the energy.
definitely.
Yeah.
Cause you know.
Um, oh, go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I cut you off. 3 words. If you could describe your approach to creating music, what are some words you would use?
uh I had to say creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep the creativity going. Try not to I know I'm saying more than words, but try not to get caught up into what's going on, like what's the hottest thing going on,
Mm,
because if you do that, then you're gonna find yourself not being original.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody do it from time to time, but it's like that's and for real, that's the hardest thing to do, for real.
Yeah.
That's the
Don't
hardest thing to do
compromise your
because people so
individuality.
caught up in what they like, and it kind of like put producers in the corner, so where they got try to do what they think people like, but then still try to put their own little spin in
Blah,
it.
blah,
Where
blah
yeah,
on
you
it.
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, where it's
Yeah.
not too different. Where they be like, what the fuck is that? Type
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the hardest part, for real.
Mm.
Trying to stay creative in a world full of followers. You know what I mean?
Ooh, say it again one more time.
Yeah, like trying to stay creative in a world full of followers is hard
Come on.
because all they
Mm.
want to hear is what everybody else like. So even
Mm.
if what you doing is good, they might not like it because it's different. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Mm.
So it's like that's like the hardest part. Like when it comes to doing music, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staying true and not being tempted to
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 ride a
do.
wave that's going on. You know what
Yes.
I'm
It's
saying?
so
The
easy.
hardest the hardest thing in music is to start your own wave because you got to go through people saying that shit some shit. Not
Yeah.
even giving it a chance because it's different. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? But you gotta be
Mm.
strong enough to be like, fuck it, just keep doing that shit, and then hopefully the right artists will get on it and make people like it.
Yes.
So that's where
Yes.
I'm at
Ooh.
right now. Like that's what I've been trying to do. Like so I that's why I took a little break. I know everybody who follow me. I ain't really posting like a week and a half. I just been, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to beats, because I just been
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to start my own little wave. So
Yes.
so this next beat I'm gonna drop, y'all be on the lookout. It's different. Like it ain't gonna sound like nothing else that's out. But that shit
Okay
hard though.
now. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. That's
You
the promo
know.
video that I'm working on too right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excitement.
So that's
Excitement.
it'll probably be out by
So,
the night or no later than early in the morning. I'm gonna drop
okay.
new beat,
Well,
new
y'all
wave.
keep a lookout. Keep a lookout and
Yeah.
hear and be there. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited, Lord. Yes, Jesus. So I feel like you've given us a lot of really beautiful gems, but what is some of the best advice you feel you've received and some of the best advice that you feel like you've given to people?
Some of the best, I gotta say, one of the best things that was some of the best advice I ever got came from Master P. When
Mm,
I worked with Master P, and he
mm,
told me he was like he was like, man, how long you been doing this? I'm like, man, I've been doing this for a while. He was like, and I told him how long I've been doing it. He was like, man, shit, you only one hit away.
mm.
He was like, that's all you need is one hit.
Hmm.
He's like,
Ooh,
one hit, it's gonna change your life forever. So he
yes.
was like, keep that in mind when you thinking about quitting. Just think
Yeah.
about it. All you need is one. So that's
My
so that's
mama
my
said.
that's what keep me going. That's my drive right there. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm,
even though I work with a lot of people, I still ain't get that big hit, that big national hit yet. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But I'm at the point right now where I'm making a living off music. That's all
Mm,
I ever did. But I'm at the point now where I'm not chasing that hit no more. I'm just doing music. And if the hit come,
mm.
it come. You know what I mean? So that's how I know it's, you know, I feel like it's
It's
right around the corner because
real.
I feel like I paid my dues. So I feel like the hit,
Yeah.
the hit is on its way. Like it's
Mm.
so, I'm just gonna keep having fun and keep doing the music and the hit gonna come. That's how I feel.
Yes. Ooh.
Yeah.
See now, shout out to Master P. Shout out to you. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's solid advice for sure. For sure. My mom
Yeah.
would always say, all you need is one yes. And she would, I remember watching her, like if she lost a job, she was not out of a job longer than a day. Like she was like, oh, I'm going to get another. You said no, that's fine. You
Yeah.
said no, that's fine. I don't really care. I just need one person. Thank you so much. And
Mm-hmm.
knowing that, you just got to keep going. Like it's
Yeah.
so easy. I've said this before, but like it's so easy. No one has to teach you how to fail. No one has to teach you how to be upset. No one has to teach you how to do any of these things. But
Right.
you have to renew yourself every single day and teach yourself every single day. You got to keep going. You are depending on yourself.
Right.
And you have so much to offer, and it's worth your while to see how far you can go, you
Exactly.
know?
I mean, because you don't lose until you quit. I tell
Yes,
people that all the time.
yes,
I'm like, man,
yeah,
you don't lose until you quit.
yeah,
You know
yep.
what I'm
You
saying?
throw in
Once
that
you
towel.
quit, then you automatically lost. That's like you lost by
Yeah,
default.
yeah,
But as
yep,
long as you keep going, you never can lose if you keep going.
right. Mm.
If you keep playing, how you gonna lose if you never stop playing?
How? Like you're
You
bound
can't
to get
lose.
something. You're
Yeah,
bound to. That's just I feel like that's just the law. Like that's
yeah,
like
that is
life
the law.
law. Yeah, like
Yeah,
God be like, okay, now listen.
straight up.
It might have been 5 years, but let's see on that 6th year. Let's see on that 7th year. Let's see. Keep going for it. Keep
Exactly.
seeing. You know.
I tell people all the time, y'all eat this man food every day. Do y'all know how old this man was when he founded McDonald's?
Come on.
Everybody eat McDonald's. That man
Yeah.
was in his late 50s when he franchised McDonald's,
Yeah.
and it wasn't
Mm.
even his.
Mm. See. Shout out to
He wasn't even,
what's
you know what
that?
I'm saying? He wasn't even the person who came up with this shit.
Wasn't it? Because it's funny, my sister was on here. We were
Straight up.
watching The Founders or something,
Yeah,
something like that.
that's the movie.
That
If
I
you
need to
watch it,
rewatch it.
man, watch that movie. If you ain't
Yeah,
seen that movie, watch that movie, man. He was the,
y'all watch it.
he was the person who sold the milkshake machines to McDonald's.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
And he was able to kind of like
and
get
he was able to
the
franchise
marketing
the
and stuff
McDonald's and
together.
end up taking over the whole motherfucking business.
Yes, two brothers. Yes. See, when you have a dream and you have a belief, take that
Yeah,
to the bank. You might as well
straight
take it
up.
to the bank. You know.
Yeah,
What do you want to achieve with your work? What do you want people to take away from what you do?
man. I just want. I mean, I kind of already achieved it because like
Mm.
you know, even though I'm, what I'm saying, I'm not where I want to be,
Mm-hmm.
where I know I could be, but I'm where a lot of people probably would never get, because I make a living
Yeah.
off doing what I love.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
a lot of people can't say they make a living off doing what they love. They got to do this to pay the bills, and then they do this shit on the side. But
Mm-hmm.
I do this shit for full time, and I make a living off of it. So I might not be rich or got all this fancy shit that everybody think you're supposed to have, to quote
Mm.
unquote be the man, but I can
Mm.
say I make a living off this shit. So
Mm.
really, I won already. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just gonna be a plus. That's how I
Hey,
look at it.
yes.
You know what I mean?
The cherry on top.
Yeah. And and I don't wake up every day. I just wake up every day and I just be grateful for that. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Because and that's I know as long as I stay grateful for everything that man
It'll
blessed
keep
me to
coming.
have, it's gonna keep coming.
Yes.
And it's
Attitude of
and it's only gonna
gratitude.
get better. So that's what keep me doing this every day and keep me having the strength to keep going. Cause I know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say in cap. Sometimes I wake up and be like, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm ready to move up to the next level. But then I
Yeah.
be like, you know what? I look at the last 3 years of my life, and every year I moved up to another level.
Mm.
So then I be
Mm.
like, I can't even really be, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't even be ungrateful. I can't say and be ungrateful because if I
You
look back on
somewhere
the last 3 years
better.
of my life, every year I
Yeah.
moved up. So I'm
Mm.
like, sometimes this good stuff don't happen as fast as we wanted to happen. We get in
Hmm.
our feelings and be like, oh man, what's this? But you can't because we looking at other people's life.
We're looking at the physical. We're looking
Right.
at
And
what's
then
here.
most of the time, the other person's life you looking at is fake.
Mm. And they be
So you like,
miserable.
man, they did this, they was that age. But if you do your research, they be 9 times out of 10, they capping.
Mm.
So
Mm.
you can't
Yeah.
judge your life with how fast things happen to you looking at other people's life. Because half the
Mm-hmm.
time they not even telling the truth.
Yeah. Get out of
But
that
you
spirit
know,
of
you know what I'm saying? But
comparison.
you know what you did. Deep down in your heart, you
Yeah.
know what you did, and you know what you did if you deserve it. So all you gotta do is
Mm.
keep doing what you need to do.
Come on.
Instead of
Come
looking
on.
at what other people got or what they doing, how fast they did or how old they was when they got rich, man,
Right.
you can't look at that. You gotta
Right.
look at what
Oof.
are you doing to get rich? What are you doing to get to the
Mm.
next level? What can
Mm.
you do to change this shit? Not what they
Yeah.
doing, how fast they did it. Damn, I'm this age and I ain't there yet. Nah, fuck that. Cause
Mm.
that's with that type of attitude, you're not gonna go nowhere. Cause
Mm.
for one, you wasting too much time complaining about this shit.
Come on.
The
Come
time you
on.
sitting around complaining, you could be doing something to get to that.
Come on.
So that's what I tell
I
people all the time.
I'm gonna throw this book. Like I'm just like, yes and amen.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know what to add to that. We gonna put a bow on that. Thank you so much. Yes. Come on, preach. Yes. Um, so what makes you stand out from the rest? What makes you you as a producer, as a musician, as a staple in this business? What makes you who you are?
I just feel like what make me me is that I'm gonna be the same motherfucker every time you see me. That's
Mm,
what make me me. I don't care who I'm around, what I done, how much money I made or whatever. I'm still gonna be the
mm,
same person every time you see me. I ain't gonna
mm,
switch up on you. If I love you, I'm gonna love you till I go. You know what I'm saying? If there's anything I can do to help your situation, I help. You know what I'm saying? That's
mm,
just the type of dude I am. But I'm also this type of dude. If you fuck me over, it's not
mm,
no coming back for you. Like you done in my
okay.
book. Like it ain't like that's one thing about me because and I know I might gotta get a little better with that too because everybody make mistakes. But I just look at like I'm such a good dude, and I wouldn't do
Mm,
that shit. When it's done to me, I take that shit to heart for real. Like I'd be like, come
mm,
on, dog, you gonna do this shit to me? Me
mm,
though?
yeah.
Like, come on, dog. I'm the last person you should do that shit to. So when people
Mm.
do that shit to me, like I don't have no more love for them after that. And I know it might be wrong because God teaches, tell you everybody to forgive and forget, but I just feel
And
like
not
man, I'm too
forget. He don't tell
yeah,
us to
man.
forget.
I just feel like I'm too good of a dude to
Yeah.
even for somebody to even do that shit to me.
Yeah.
So when it's done to me, I don't yeah,
It's hurtful.
yeah,
It's hurtful.
yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, that's I just be trying, I just be trying to do the right thing out here, man.
Do the best that you can, which
That's
is
it.
the
And it's everything else will
yes.
fall into place.
Yes. Oh, well, yes and amen. Okay. So I have no more questions. That was the last one. Before I get off of this with you, I would just like to say honestly, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for taking the time out to do this interview with me and being transparent and teaching some people some stuff and just dropping the gems that you did. I really do value these conversations and I thank you so much for taking the time to do it. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, absolutely. All right, y'all. Stay tuned. Watch out for the future releases of DJ Tree Gotti. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Bless up. I didn't look at the, I'm going to just say I don't look at the comments because it really messes me
Appreciate y'all, man.
up.
Appreciate
So
everybody who
thank you
came through.
guys so
Smoke, Brave,
much.
Chucky, all the guys, man. I love y'all. Man, y'all
Yes.
keep doing what y'all do, man. Peace and love to y'all families, man. And man, thank y'all for coming out, man. Love y'all, man.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, babe.
Shout out to the fam.
All
All
right.
right. Have a good, blessed rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you. All right. All right, you guys. I just want to say thank you again. A huge thank you, attitude of gratitude for real. Thank you, everybody who showed up, everyone who is, kin to the folk. Why the interview? Shut up. But thank you guys so much. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Play this back. I will be uploading it immediately. But yeah, thank you guys so much and bless up. Oh, and the person, I think there was one person who wanted to hop on. I think the request is gone. But anyway, I love you guys. Stay up, stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay ready, and stay great.